application. So remember you asked them to select all that applies, bar.
Yeah.
So in this case, you are going to use checkbox. Yeah, so you are going to use checkbox, is not multiple choice. You're going to use checkboxes. Okay, so the first option is to learn a new skill. Let me just copy all these things, all these ones here. So that's it. You see what I did?
Please allow me. Can you scroll up? I want to check something. I want to know the difference. Okay. You can come back.
All right. So the next question, make sure you check this required, because if you don't, any question that you want them to provide answers to, make sure that you check the required, you put on the required button. Okay, and when you do that, you will see this red asterisk beside the question. That means it is required. But anyone that that is not necessarily, that is optional. Okay, anyone that is not necessarily required, you can just uncheck, you can just off it. Alright, yeah. Because there are some that is not necessarily compulsory, and some users may not have information for it. So, and if they don't answer, they won't go forward. So in that situation, you just need to put it off so that they can move forward with the question. So having said that, let me see the nature of the next question. Is it optional too? Okay, it's optional too. So okay, this one now, I don't want us to give them a list because we cannot exhaust educational subjects. So I would advise that we just allow them to list it out. What educational subject are you most interested in learning about through an application? So let's just make it a paragraph instead of giving them options. So make it required. So having said that, we can now create another section. Should get create another section
for user behavior.
Yes, for user behavior. Now we're together. So for user behavior, so the first question you want to ask there is, do you currently use an application? So add on. So that's one thing about Google Form. But once it sends your question, it will even suggest how your option should be. So let me remove maybe. So we just want yes or no answer. So what's the next question? How often do you use education application? So let's duplicate this and okay, I think I should put alright. So what are your options? Just come here, select them, then come here and Control Shift V, then you have it automatically added. So next question, what features do you find most interesting? So in this case, you have to select different, so we are going to duplicate this again and then Control V. Let me put that, but this time I want it as multiple I want it as check boxes, right? I want it as check boxes. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to Control V and I have it. So also delete those ones. So now we can move to the next question, user pain point. So next section. So you have user pain points. So add a question there. So you want to ask, what are your biggest frustrations? So you want to also, are we together? We want to also select all that applies. So just come here and select them, that's it. Make sure it's required because you need that information. So next thing you want to do is there any specific feature reason? There should be a reason there. Okay, so is there any specific reason? Is there a specific thing that prevents you from using yes, no? So you can remove the rest. So if it is yes, so please explain. If it is yes, what's that? If yes, please explain. So this one now is conditional. It is only if the person answers yes that the person will need to explain. So you won't make this one required. Do you understand? Are you there?
Yes.
Okay. So let's move forward. We're almost done. So we want to get usability and utility. How easy? Okay, so that is the next section is very important. So you want to ask about usability and utility. So let's ask how easy okay, so very easy, neutral, difficult. Let's let me separate this. So let me just make use of this instead of using, copy that. Let's copy that. Then so it's either you use linear scale here, or you come and use multiple choice, then come here and drop the options you brought. Very easy. I think we should use this.
Alright.
Yeah, let's use this. You can always convert this to quantitative later. So let's make it required, then duplicate. So after you've duplicated, you can go to the next question. How satisfied are you with the overall functionality of the application in helping you achieve your learning goal? So that's a very beautiful question. So come here and let's drop this down as well. If you see what I'm doing here, I'm trying to make this to look like a list, so that when I paste into the form, it will be easier. It will just do it automatically for me. You get the gist, right?
Yes.
Nice. So just come here and Control Shift V. Then that's it. So required as well. So what's the next question? Okay, in another section. Okay, accessibility. All right. So create another section and call it accessibility. That's the next section.
Please, also your script and explain this to me. Is it grammatical?
Yeah. So after you've done that, so you want to create your questions. Do you require any specific accessibility features when using this application? So this is where you would know the kind of features you need to add, different from blah blah. So add all. Yeah, remove maybe. So next question is if yes, please specify which feature would be helpful, e.g. screen reader compatibility, text magnification, closed captures. So you need to do this to ensure that your application is all inclusive, that anybody with any kind of disability can access your application, which is very, very important. Because if you design an app that is only for people that can see properly, that should be able to use your app, then that's not good enough. So let's make it a paragraph so that anybody that wants to add any features can put it there. So moving forward is information architecture questions. So add a section for that. Then reserve it. So copy, come up here and paste. Then add a question. Okay, for this one here, let's remove it from required, because not everybody may want to select yes. So that for those that select no, can move forward. You get, yeah. So because if you don't answer any required question, you will not progress, and that can frustrate some people. So how easy is it to navigate through different sections of the application? So let's get to know their thoughts on the application they've used before. So yeah, let's use optional multiple choice. So we will not make it required because some people may not have used any application before. So duplicate. Does the layout of the application make sense to you? So this should be yes or no answer. So then duplicate again. If no, please explain what you find confusing. This particular section of uh, of this questionnaire, right? We are still going to do it one more time when our own product is out. You understand? So this is just the first survey. There is still another one you will do when for user testing. You get for user testing once the product is ready. After prototype. Once your prototype is ready. So this time, this one you are actually checking for other application to know if you can capitalize on that and make your own better. So that's the essence of this now. So how visually appealing to you do you find the application's interface? So we're almost done. Yeah, it can be boring, but it's very important. So this is not the interesting part yet, but it's very, very important. This is what will make your work interesting. And if you don't do this, if you miss it out, your work will be very difficult at the end of the day. But if you do this right, your work will be easier later on. So very appealing, neutral, unappealing, very appealing. So you have the information there. So duplicate this. Do you find the colors and fonts used in the application easy to read? Okay. This is also a question for UI. You have yes. You have no. Okay. So I think the last section is your interaction design. So how intuitive is it to interact with the application's feature? Very intuitive, neutral intuitive, non-intuitive, not very intuitive. Do you find the application responsive to your actions? Sorry? That's correct. You are very correct. More like how easy. How easy? Come. So let's change it to how easy. So call that easy. So that we don't use big English to miss out important points. Easy. Neutral. Non-easy. Very non-easy. uneasy. So let's change that to uneasy. Then let's call this very uneasy. So select this. So pick your options, come here and set and paste. So I think you are left with one section. Okay, one question here. Do you find the application responsive to actions, e.g. clicks, tabs? I didn't add this. So can I ask them to share additional information? So here you can add a description and say, please share any additional thoughts or suggestions that you may have about the idea educational platform. So this should be a paragraph.
Yes.
So that's it, you are done. So for the thank you for your valuable feedback, after they submit, just copy this. So anytime they submit, just come here, come to setting. Okay, yeah, setting here. Yeah, come to settings, then go to presentation. Under presentation, you go to confirmation message. So just say thank you for your responses has been recorded. Thank you for valuable feedback. For your valuable thank them for their time, for your value. Thank you for your valuable time and responses. So save. So show link to submit another response. You want them to submit Abi. So show progress bar. Yeah. So I think that's okay. So you can preview this. So you can preview this. Do you get? So if you want to preview, just come here. This one that looks like eye icon here. Just select it. Then you'll be able to preview. So this is the opening page. So you'll read hello. We are creating a digital platform to fill the educational gap in Africa. This platform, which we intend to name Edu Window, aims to provide you with a seamless education process. However, to achieve this goal, we need your input, and this is why this survey is designed to help us understand your needs and preferences for educational application. Your feedback is valuable in helping us create a user-friendly and effective learning experience. Please note, all responses will be kept confidential. I know Allah. So we'll move on to the next question. So let's assume that somebody wants to jump here and just go to the next question. You say no, this is a required question. Do you see that? So let's fill this. Femstruct designs at gmail.com. So let's pick our age, 40 to 59. Occupation, teacher. Gender, male. What are your main goals when you use the educational application? For me, I want to learn a new skill. I want to improve my knowledge in a specific subject. Sometimes I want to prepare for an exam. I want to practice and apply my learning. So let me choose that for. So what educational subjects are you most interested in learning about through an application? I want to learn tech skills. Or what do you think? Should we give options here? Tech skills and random subjects. So let's continue. Do you currently use any educational application? Yes. How often do you use educational application? There's something I want to adjust. Okay. Let's leave it that way. So how often do you use educational application? Weekly. How often do you find most useful? What features do you find most useful in educational application? I love the interactive lessons, personalized learning path, progress tracking, quiz and assessments. So let's go to next. So what are the biggest frustrations you encounter when using educational application? Difficult to navigate interface or interesting or boring content? Yes. Or reliable content, technical issues, expensive subscription fee? Yes. Limited accessibility features? Yes. So is there any specific thing that prevents you from using educational application more often? Yes, data and work schedule. When you fill your own form, you put your own this thing there. I'm filling my own. So how easy is it to find the information you need within the application? Easy, sha. How satisfied are you with the overall functionality of the application in helping you? Neutral. So do you require any specific features when using application? Yes. I need notes. I need notes feature where I can take notes. Note features. Note taking feature. I need close capture feature. Sometimes if it is video, I want captures. So because when it is, if the instructor is speaking breathing English, you may need capture to follow along. So I need closed capture. I think those are the two features I need. How easy is it to navigate through sections of the application? How easy is it to navigate? Then neutral, easy, sha. Does the layout of the application make sense to you? Yes. So, how visual appealing do you find the application interface? Neutral. Most of them are not very fine. Do you find the colors and fonts used in the application easy to read? Yes. How easy is it to interact with the application feature? Easy. Do you find any application responding to your click? Yes. Do you share any additional or suggestion? Make your own application much more interactive and community based. So submit. So when you submit, your response has been recorded. Thank you for your valuable time and responses. So now come here, you see automatically you see one response there.